Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. Thank you for attending this meeting session. For this meeting, I will be the chairperson and my name is Muhammad Nur Hisham Miladamu, a committee member of the UKM Students Association. Our agenda is to decide on the upcoming trip for our Students Association. The suggestions we have received are trips to Munich, Germany, Makkah, Saudi Arabia, Istanbul, Turkey, and Kyoto in Japan. We will start our session with brief proposals, followed by discussion, a voting session, and finally outlining the next steps for the trip. So without further ado, let's start with our first community member, Mr. Izaiman.
Thank you, Mr. Isham. My name is Izaiman Donnelly Benjamin, a committee member of the UKM Student Association. For my proposal, I would like to suggest organizing a cultural trip to Kyoto, Japan. This trip is planned to be a 6-day and 5-night cultural program taking place from 10 to 15 December 2025. The main purpose of choosing Kyoto is because it is widely known as the cultural heart of Japan, where students can experience a strong blend of history, tradition, and modern cultural practices. As for the financial aspect, the estimated cost is 5,800 per person based on my breakdown in the proposal. This included flight tickets, accommodation for 5 nights, meal and daily expenses, local transportation within Kyoto, entrance fee for cultural site, souvenirs, and emergency fund. The total cost for 20 participants is approximately 160,000 ringgit. Throughout the trip, participants will visit several important cultural landmarks such as Kinkakuji, Fushimi Inari Shrine, Arashiyama Bamboo Grove, and Gayon District. Besides sightseeing, students will also have the opportunity to participate in hands-on cultural activities such as traditional Japanese tea ceremony, basic calligraphy workshop, and learning Japanese etiquette on cultural activities. To conclude, I strongly believe that Kyoto is the most suitable destination for our cultural trip because it is offer a complete educational package, rich history, hands-on learning, meaningful exposure to Japanese tradition, and a safe and student-friendly environment. That's all from me. Thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you for the explanation, Mr. Izaiman. Next, we move to another community member, Miss Aisha.
Thank you, Mr. Hisham. Hi, and Assalamualaikum, everyone. My name is Nurin Aisyah Marina binti Azhar, a community member of the UKM Students Association. For my proposal, I would like to recommend a travel sketching field trip to Istanbul, Turkey, that will focus on architectural observation and on-site sketching activities. The main purpose of this trip is allow students to experience different architectural styles and cultures. Landmarks such as Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and Grand Bazaar of a rich culture are very diverse and architectural elements that are perfect for sketching practice. So, I propose that the trip will be held from the 11th to 21st of September 2027, which is 10 days and 11 nights program. September is during the autumn season with mild temperature between 15 to 25 degrees Celsius that will provide comfortable weather for walking and sketching. It also falls within the semester break period and avoids the summer peak seasons that allow for more relaxed learning environment. So, the estimate total cost for 20 participants is 160,000, or we will call 8,000 per person, covering airfare, accommodation, meals, and others that I have provided in the email. And then this trip will have a comfort and meaningful educational experience. That I am proposing 20 participants as this number is manageable for logistic, safety, and efficient supervision during the sketching sessions. That's it for me.
Thank you, Miss Aisha, for the wonderful explanation. Istanbul indeed a great place for our trip. Next, I will take this opportunity to explaining my suggestion. As a community member of the UKM Student Association, I am proposing the BMW Museum in Munich, Germany, as a destination for our upcoming study trip abroad, offering both an educational and cultural experience. This trip is designed to give our participants a chance to learn directly about automotive engineering, sustainability, and innovation within one of the world's most advanced manufacturing nations. The proposed dates are 20 to 23rd of September 2026, which 4 days and 3 nights, chosen for the comfortable early autumn weather and vibrant atmosphere. The estimated budget for 20 participants is approximately 180,000 ringgit Malaysia, which comprehensively covers all major costs, including flight tickets, accommodation, daily meals, local transport, and museum entry fees. The study trip provides insightful exhibitions on vehicles, design, and engineering technology, allowing students to observe real-world applications on concepts, thus enhancing our technical understanding, promoting teamwork, and broadening our global exposure within our field of our field of study. Thank you for your time. I sincerely hope this proposal is considered. Next, we will move to the next member, Miss Husna.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I am Hafiza Husna from the UKN Student Association. Today I would like to present our proposal for an educational trip to Kyoto, Japan. Same place as Mr. Zaiman, but the aim of this trip is to learn about traditional Japanese architecture and how modern design can blend with heritage buildings. Our main highlight is a visit to Starbucks Kyoto Nainenzaka Yasaka Chaya, a restored 100-year-old wooden townhouse. It keeps its original Japanese features such as a wooden structure, sliding doors, and tatami rooms, while adding modern elements carefully. This location show a beautiful balance between tradition and modern design. The purpose date are 10 to 15 December 2025, uh, which is six days and 5 nights with cool weather around 5 to 10 Celsius. The estimate cost is 4,000 per person, covering flight, accommodation, meals, and transport. Overall, this trip will be a useful learning experience for us. Thank you. I welcome any questions for you.
Thank you, Miss Husna, for the great explanation. Lastly, I would like to call our last member, Miss Fariha, to present the suggestion.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Nur Fariha Abdullah binti Farizan. As a committee member of UKM Student Association, I would like to propose Mecca, Saudi Arabia as our destination for the upcoming trip. Personally, I believe Mecca is not just a travel location but a meaningful spiritual journey where participants can take time to reflect, strengthen their faith, and appreciate the peaceful and sacred atmosphere surrounding Masjid Al-Haram. For this trip, I am proposing the travel period from 5 to 15 December 2026, which is a total of 10 days, and the estimated budget for 20 participants is around 200,000 ringgit, or about 10,000 ringgit per person. The cost covers all the essentials such as accommodation near Masjid Al-Haram, meal, transportation, visa, religious items, including ihram and souvenirs. Since this trip is planned outside the peak high season, the weather is more comfortable and the crowd is manageable, making it an ideal time for us to visit. Apart from that, I believe this trip can help our members deepen their understanding of Islamic history, strengthen unity among participants, and create meaningful memories together through a spiritual and cultural exchange. That is all from me, and I truly hope the committee will consider this proposal for our upcoming association trip.
Thank you for the explanation, Miss Fariha. After that, we will jump to the next session, which is discussion. Now, I would like to open any member to share their opinion.
Okay, I'll start first. After listening to everyone's proposal, I think all the destinations are strong in their own way. For me, Istanbul offers an artistic and architectural learning experience. Munich is great for engineering exposure. Mecca provides spiritual enrichment, and Kyoto combines culture and historical learning. But if we consider our association's objective, which is to conduct a meaningful and educational international trip, I feel Kyoto offers the most balanced choice, which is it is rich in culture, not too expensive, and fits perfectly with our semester break.
I agree with Aisha. What stand out about Kyoto is that is it isn't just about sightseeing. There are hands-on activities. Students can learn traditional art like tea ceremony and calligraphy, and at the same time explore architecture. In terms of logistics, Japan is known for their cafe, organized and easy to navigate using public transportation. This makes it suitable a group of 20 participants.
I also appreciate the practicality of the Kyoto proposal, although I strongly believe the Mecca trip will be spiritually meaningful. I understand that the educational aspect of Kyoto is more universal for the majority. The estimated cost is reasonable compared to other destinations. Munich and Istanbul exceed 8,000 ringgit per person, while Mecca is around 10,000 ringgit Malaysia. Kyoto offers a full cultural experience at 5,800 ringgit Malaysia, which is the most financially feasible choice.
Good points so far. Does anyone have thoughts about Istanbul or Munich specifically? Maybe we can compare them more before finalizing.
Okay, for Istanbul, my main concern is the duration. The program I suggested is 10 days and 11 nights, and it's quite long and might clash with students' schedules, especially for those who have commitments. And also, Istanbul involves a lot of walking and outdoor sketching activities, and this might not suitable for all participants to participate.
For me, Istanbul is definitely rich in architectural history, but the main challenge is season and cost. September is autumn, which is good time to travel, but it is still part of the tourism season. Price tend to be higher, especially for flight. If we compare it to Kyoto in December, the cost is lower and we get the added benefits of winter festival and illumination, which is quite unique.
For Munich, I like the educational focus on engineering and sustainability. But the trip is only 4 days and 3 nights. I feel the duration is too short for an international trip from Malaysia, especially considering the long travel hour. Also, Germany in September can be expensive due to Oktoberfest season. That might affect flight ticket prices, accommodation, and availability.
I agree. Munich BMU Museum is interesting, but learning content might be too specific, and students from non-engineering backgrounds may not fully benefit from the technical exhibitions.
One thing I like to highlight is that Kyoto also appeals to many academic interests like culture, architecture, art, language, history, and even urban design. For the BMW Museum in Munich, the educational value is strong, but since our community member includes students from diverse backgrounds and academic fields, a more neutral destination like Kyoto is more inclusive. So, before we proceed to the voting session, I would like to us to briefly discuss the proposed dates for the trips, as scheduling is an important factor for student participants.
Okay, I think the dates proposed for Kyoto from 10 to 15 December 2025 are very suitable because they fall during the semester break, and this also allows students to join the trip without worrying about the class and academic commitments.
I agree. December is also a good time in terms of weather. Although it is winter, the temperature in Kyoto is still manageable and students can experience a different seasonal atmosphere, such as winter scenery and cultural illumination.
From a financial perspective, traveling in December has keep costs lower compared to peak tourism season. This makes the Kyoto trip more affordable and accessible for more students.
Additionally, the duration of 6 days and 5 nights is well balanced. It is long enough to include educational and cultural activities, but not too long to cause fatigue or interfere with student personal plans.
Thank you for the input. Based on this discussion, the Kyoto dates appear to be practical, affordable, and suitable for the students' schedules. Now, we will discuss all the proposals and share our opinion, and we will move on to the official voting session. Okay, let's begin. I will call each member by name to give their votes. First, Mr. Izaiman.
I will choose Kyoto, Japan.
Thank you, Miss Izaiman. Thank you, Mr. Izaiman. Next, Miss Fariha.
I also choose Kyoto, Japan.
Thank you. Next, Miss Husna.
I do love Kyoto, Japan, so of course I choose Kyoto, Japan.
And Miss Aisha.
Well, I will choose Kyoto, Japan too.
Okay, so for me, I also choose Kyoto, Japan. So with all votes counted, Kyoto, Japan, proposed by Izaiman, has received 5 out of 5 votes, making it making it the final choice for our upcoming trip for our upcoming student association trip. So to briefly summarize Izaiman's proposals, the trip will be held for 6 days and 5 nights from 10 to 15 December 2025, involving 20 participants, and the estimated cost is 5,800 ringgit per person, which includes flights, accommodation, meals, local transportation, entrance fees, cultural activities, and an emergency fund. So, for our next meeting, each member is required to prepare additional activity ideas for the Kyoto trip. Thank you everyone for your cooperation. See you next meeting. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, dyan na end.
Okay lah.